Yeah,
Fascinating.
Fascinating bit of kit. It doesn't quite deliver on everything that BMW promise for it.
Well, they do say in the adverts it does 130 or so miles to the gallon, and I'm sure it does on a test bed in Munich. But I drove one of those from London to Whitby a couple of years ago, last year probably, and it wasn't going particularly fast. It did 28 miles to the gallon.
It's not quite as good, is it?
No, not really, but it's a fab car. It's brilliant to drive.
And magnificent to look at. It's beautiful. I love that. But I'm being drawn almost against my will to something a bit more old school over here. Porsche 911.
There's some whoops there.
And rightly so. Specifically, this is a 991 GT3. For me, the latest and greatest incarnation of a car that goes all the way back to 1963. And I've always loved 911s because they've retained something special. Right back in 63, when the first one arrived, the engine here, behind the rear wheels, which means when you apply the power, it throws the weight backwards over those rear wheels, and it goes light at the front, and it feels unlike any other car at the steering wheel and throughout. And I can't think of another machine, let alone car, that can have gone through so many decades of refinement, of honing, engineering, development, evolution, and still at the end of that process retained the characteristics that make it unique, that allow it to connect with you, that make it unlike anything else, and this has done it. This then is the latest and greatest 3.8 litre flat six, still at the back. Some have complained that it doesn't have an old-fashioned manual gearbox. It's got this double clutch PDK flappy paddle arrangement, and an ordinary gearbox would feel exactly that, old-fashioned. It's rifle bolt quick and precise in this thing. It's magnificent. I'm gonna have one of these.
That would be yours.
Yes.